continue singing, but this is way too high for me, so I'll spare you that, or way too low, depending on how you look at it. However, this is, of course, You Don't Own Me by Lesley Gore. This is from 1963, so quite a while back, with, well, those lyrics were, it was a first to speak out like that. Interesting, the background behind the song for that matter. Anyway, as you could have already seen, the song started out in chord shapes in the key of E minor. The original one, as in the absolute key, would be G minor, and that's actually the reason why I capo the guitar here on the third fret. So move everything 3 half steps. The chords go down 3 half steps. And then you get to E minor, it sounds like a G minor. And from there, playing it is going to be a tad easier. Because if we don't, then there are even more bar chords to play. Because that's probably the biggest challenge in the song. It starts easy, in the key of E minor to A minor, from 1 to 4 to 5, which is B7, so that's all good. But then it changes for the, what I call the chorus, where I stop singing. It changes to E major. It's nice to have that, you know, minor sound, and all of a sudden it lifts up into major. From there, the progression is from 1 to 6 to 4 to 5. So in the key of E, that would be from E major to a C sharp minor to an A major to a B7, like so. And then it goes back to E minor, and again to E, and so on. Then later in the song, things are raising, the keys are changing by being raised. So for 1, E major now becomes F major. Progression remains the same, so it would be F major to D minor to B flat to C, or C7, from 1 to 6, 4 to 5, as I mentioned. For the instrumental part, F major, you're basically playing another verse, but then it's an instrumental part, and then it's F minor. And from there, same construction to chord 4, B flat minor, and C7 as chord 5. Then you get back to F major, and then everything raises another half step, and that's the hardest part because all are bar chords. From F sharp to a D sharp minor to a B major to a C sharp major, like so. Then it raises another half step. Thankfully you get to G now, and then it's simply from G to E minor to C major to D, and that's actually also where the song ends. When, well, there's a little G minor to C minor little thing in there, and then back to G. I, of course, thoroughly break all of this down in the lesson, but I already wanted to show you what you can expect. The major keys go from E to F sharp to G. The minor ones from E minor to F minor. So, lots of chords to talk about, and I try to explain how it works with those movable chord shapes from the E and A families. Anyway, as for the strumming, it is, in my opinion, you can write it out in different ways, or count it out in different ways, so it could be, well, what I chose to do is just simply this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So a stronger downstroke on beat 6. Of course, occasional upstrokes can be, could be in there, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6. And that one is in there in the intro, for example. I like a little palm muting in the intro in the first couple of verses too. So dampening the strings with this part of my hand. Here, it's simply a G to an F sharp to E, 6 and 1, down and down. Down and down. 6 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Yes. Now, when you get to the chorus, of course, where it gets major, you want to full on strum there, because the song really is going to like a climax. I think it's awesome for that matter. I love the changes in keys and going up and so. On the piano it's easy, on the guitar a little less. Anyway, so full on strumming there. Still want to emphasize 4 a little bit. Down, 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 down. So we break down that a little too. And then what else? There is a crucial moment in where you need to change chords. And when I was playing it, I was kind of like, yeah, if you skip that rule, let's put it that way, then it's going to be hard. When you move from one to the other, especially when those are bar chords, like in the key of F sharp, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On 6, you actually need to let go in order to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so you get 2 open strums there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1. Subtle strums. I break this down a little more. Then, of course, if bar chords are challenging to you, you need to try the squeeze and release drill, which I break down in the lesson. Okay, so we go through all the chords in those 4 major keys and 2 minor ones. We take a look at the strumming, everything that I already talked about, just more elaborately and thoroughly, of course. And then I point out indeed squeeze and release there, and when to change chords. It's crucial in order to play through this, to play through it and make it sound good, let's put it that way. Okay, You Don't Owe Me. Awesome song if you ask me. It was covered by many artists and included in many different occasions, and that was 1963. Unbelievable. Okay, now check it out. It is now available at totallyguitars.com.